said last video, Bees is back, and we're going to be playing an online game, and I may or may not have tried to blitz and lost. As you can see, we're back up to 510. I've been playing a few games, and I thought it would be funny just to try, what is it called? A 15-10 game. Even though I'm not the biggest fan, they do take quite a long time. I do not like increment, but I thought it would be nice to change it up. Since we're mostly playing 10-minute game, the last few games we were playing 3-minute games incremented by 2. But otherwise we're playing 10 minutes. We did try blitzing one time with 5 minutes. We lost to time. So let's try this one. We're doing rapid 15-10. Yeah, okay, so I have changed, if you haven't been watching, I have changed this to focus mode so that you don't get distracted by the comments if they make any. So let's see this one. Okay, so he's trying to attack this pawn. We're attacking this pawn, so if we take, he takes. Now we're not going to worry about that. We're going to push the bishop here. Actually, it might be a blunder. I'm too scared of doing blunders anymore. We're protecting and attacking. Okay, he protects with a pawn. That isn't that book move, but it's a move alright. Now, if you watch the analyzed game, this is going to be a book move mostly, because if we move from queen side first, then that wouldn't be a book move. We're gonna move, if we move here, it's fine. Here is fine. I just don't like throwing it here because could attack potentially anyway, like this. Takes, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it actually. And I usually move here, as you guys know, so I thought I'll change up the game now. Let's change it up. It's actually quite mean of us to have blocked this pawn on f2, but it's fine. We're going to castle after this, after taking that bishop, because if we don't take, he's probably going to take, and I don't like protecting pieces, because, I mean, I like protecting pieces, but I think it's just best if we take there. He gets a double pawn structure, see? And a double pawn structure, what the hell was that? A double pawn structure is equal to a one pawn. Now the problem with this is pawn takes out of his double pawn structure, which I don't like. So we're gonna let him take that, and we're gonna free this up. Also protecting this pawn because I do not want my knight to take because he has a knight too. So yeah, I think he just wants to get rid of his double pawn structure. So. His name is Smoots. Now we might analyze this game depending on if we win or lose. If we lose, we're definitely going to analyze this game. If we win, it depends. So, next move I'm going to play this, get this in the game. I'm honestly waiting for him to do this move, even though we can't do anything, but okay. It's kind of funny. So I'm going to move this here. There's no use of that, but I still need to free my bishop somehow. I would move here, actually. Yeah, that would be a fine move. Then we could, like, do some sort of stunt. Now we're going to free both the rooks, and we're going to get this out. I honestly have no idea if this is a golden bishop, because it's kind of lame right here, sitting, chilling. Now the problem with bishops is they're one step away from being a queen, and same with the rooks. And if you combine these two golden pieces, well, and two golden pieces, we can even take this rook, and we combine it with the ultimate power source, which is this one, and we're going to cut it like this. That makes not two rooks. I mean, two rooks are the exact same. So it's a bishop and a rook, or two rooks, depends. And a queen can always kill a queen. But the reason we do trade and then get the board cleaned up is because it's easier to play then. And when you're a piece up, like we analyzed last game, which you might want to watch out because I'm going to be talking about other videos, so just to understand, you want to pause the video here and then go to the previous video. If you already watched it, you can continue this video. It's going to be a game. Let's see. Here's a funny story. One time, I've been waiting forever for this guy to move. He wanted me to resign. I was sure because I was a queen up, a rook up, two rooks up actually. You name it. I'm always thinking of analyzing my past games. So what we're gonna do in another video is we're going to, I promise, we're gonna analyze a few of my good games and one bad game of mine, which I made a lot of blunders in, and I may or may not have won that game, but we'll see. So it's always not good to stop a pin with a queen because it could have been something like, no, I don't know. If we did that, then he could just go away and then we could take that. But nonetheless, we're not going to take the bishop now. We are going to... Did I say take the bishop? Sorry. I meant we're going to take the knight now. Pawn takes, obviously, it's not going to. But, yeah. Now, it would have been a double pawn structure if there wasn't a double pawn structure here. It would have been a double pawn structure here, so there's nothing wrong with that. Because it would have been like, there would have been pawn here. But yeah, okay, he captured with a bishop. Nothing too sassy about that. Now he has a knight and bishop, and I have two knights. I really like lights because I think they're quite cool. Now, we're going to make this step. This guy has a double pawn structure. I'm so tempted to take that. The queen takes, so we're not going to take that. Actually, we're going to free up the queen, which is something we don't tend to do because we don't like freeing queens. I mean, I don't like freeing queens. I don't know about you guys, but I don't free my queens in the games in the beginning. I usually develop all my pieces first. And yeah. Which brings me to another topic, is we forgot in this game to develop the rooks and we develop the queen instead, so it's fine. I'm pretty sure I always like push the queen up, but it's fine. He's probably gonna go for this pawn. No, he can't go for this pawn either because of the knight. Then I have no idea what pawn he's going. So basically we always do this. We either move the queen to the square or the square. And there's usually a bishop here if you remember. So the rook goes for the bishop and this rook goes for the queen. Now this rook is kind of empty. If our queen was here, this rook would be empty, sort of. So yeah, also the reason we try to develop our rooks is because you have to get all the pieces out there to attack. I don't know if you know, but rooks are meant for wiping out the board, mostly. Now here's what I use each piece for. The rooks is definitely for wiping out the board and helping the queen give checkmate. The queen is mainly for the checkmate. The knights are to give forks, or to capture or to capture minor pieces, and rooks capture pawns, by the way. They capture minor pieces, and they give forks. And pawns, he has, this I have never seen, a triple pawn structure. It's quite a rare sight. I'm joking. We're gonna take with the queen. Idea is to get that pawn. So we're also tagging this knight, notice. We also made a blunder because she's gonna go here and attack that rook. Which is quite sad, you could say that. People are different sometimes. You never know. Why did he not see? Now, the reason I'm not going to take this with the knight or anything, because I really like that double pawn structure, as I said multiple times. And hopefully I don't blunder my queen out of the game, so I'm going to take that. Why have I seen these so many times? Like them making the same mistake as me, and happily letting me take a pawn here. Now, I feel quite sad when I do it to myself. When they do it to me, and I feel sad for this dude because he didn't know. We're gonna take that pawn. Or we could take this one. Which one? We're gonna take this pawn so that we have a further escape. Because if we just do this, I feel like we're blocked off, even though we have a lot of space. I feel like we're blocked off. Now, for some reason, I will not be surprised if he tries to do a trade here, which I will happily accept. He captures the pawn on b2. For some reason, I'm not surprised. And we're going to take this pawn, give check. And yeah, we did get rid of the double pawn structure. But look at the bright side. There is no bright side. This is quite sad. or sort of, so he can't push this pawn. And the benefit of that is, if his bishop was gone, we can move here. She is quite. Oh no, we can't. We can use any other piece, and he does that. Okay, I think he just likes blundering his pieces for some reason. Now, this queen has support. That would have been a good idea. And the rook. So we're gonna take the bishop next. He moves his bishop here. Oh, God, he moves his bishop, or if he moves his queen here, we're still gonna take. Queen takes, rook takes, and we're winning the game. Because when we're doing a trade, we have rook support, and also we're getting an extra bishop. Not that we don't have any extra pieces at all. He does that move. I'm not shocked. So, now really, that would be a really unsafe move. This is a fine move, I guess, but I would really hope if I would have taken that. So, what we're going to do is nothing wrong with this actually. It does get us into the white squares again, and actually I want to capture the pawn is in the pin. So we're gonna move here. Yeah, we're gonna move here. I'm not worrying about the queen capturing. I'm worrying about the rook. Even though it can't capture us, I'm just worried. Behind the scenes, behind. Because we have a rook for support, by the way. That's why. I'm worried he's gonna do a fork with his bishop. That was a blunder because I'm gonna take. If he takes, I take, and it's checkmate. So yeah. So we won this game. I want to check who made the blunder. So we're going to review the game in a different video. Because in this video, I just want to celebrate that we won. And I didn't know I was going to win the game because in the beginning he looked like he looked like he was going to win this game. Felt scared. Not scared. I felt like I was going to lose. But in the end, I ended up winning. Checkmate. He only hit a peeling bishop. And he couldn't use his... Even if that was a rook, it wouldn't be a checkmate. It had to be like a white bishop from here to block, and I wouldn't take it, would I? So, that's it for this video. I will review this game next video because this game fascinates me a lot. See you later!